This is the Creatures of Scenariocraft server. It is filled with a vast, fantastical map and over 80 unique creatures for you to tame, befriend, or battle. In this video, I documented the stories of 4 players as they begin their journey in Scenariocraft. Aphilionics began their journey on a small snowy slope, home to creatures of the winter, such as the Yosog. They went on crucial mining missions with their loyal Nalrock, Delta. Aphelionix found themselves in dire situations where monsters were coming from every angle. Creepers, Kriprick, and more. Thankfully, Delta was a loyal pet. Some might say, a good boy. Whenever Aphelionix encountered monsters in the mines, Delta was never too far away to save the day with his rocky attacks. Sometimes, though, Delta would get a bit carried away. It was no matter. Delta would simply return home with Aphelionix, and all was forgiven. Not long after this mining trip, Aphelionix tamed the Karathos who had been stalking them across countless chunks. The Karathos was given a fitting name, Cupcake, and resided with Aphelionix on the mountain. However, during the mission to tame Cupcake, Delta had been killed. Cupcake attacked Aphelionix, which resulted in Delta becoming protective. However, Delta was no match for Cupcake, and his life was lost that night. A shrine was built by the gods to commemorate Delta, the loyal Nalrock. He may have been gone, but he would not be forgotten. Cupcake would live on and would never eat a toddler. Well, allegedly. Dario Drummer certainly entered this world with a dream. A dream to be the very best, like no one ever was. No time was wasted to build a menagerie of Sonariacraft's most menacing creatures. Their first pet was a loyal, fire-breathing Sakuri with impeccable aim. The two made a stunning tag team as they traversed through the night. Zombies, skeletons, Kriprick, and creepers stood no match for the Sakuri's flame and Dario Drummer's blade. Their next pet was a rare albino turgeon. That tame was certainly stressful with all the drowned in the water. But never fear, for the Sakuri was here. As many days and many nights passed by, Dario Drummer's menagerie grew. A Kriprick had joined Dario Drummer's base, Fossil Island. However, Dario Drummer would occasionally adventure without any company. And, well, the many messages of death speak for themselves. Don't worry though, they're fine. During a thunderstorm, a legendary Kuroko spawned and dove into the ocean. This could be the crown jewel of Dario Drummer's menagerie. However, getting to the Kuroko with all these hostile creatures around was a challenge in and of itself. By the end of the night, Dario Drummer had acquired a Sakuri, Turgeon, Kriprick, Vomera, Magnesetus, and yes, the legendary Kuroko. Dedove entered this world with nothing but a boat and the clothes on their back. They were blessed with luck, as a Basilii had spawned on the shore. It was amazing, but something was lurking. Something dangerous. 2 fully grown Magnacetus were coming straight for Dedove. Any normal person would book it. But Dedove was fearless, or maybe a bit clueless. That is said, all in good fun, of course. Thankfully, Dedove was able to escape as these aquatic killers leaped into the air. Once safely on shore, the real adventure could begin. Dedove found one of their favorite creatures, the Labonic. However, they had no berries to tame it. Thankfully, their prayers to the gods were answered, and Dedove acquired their first companion. Dedove may not have been online for as long as the others, but their adventure has yet to end. As they cross the many magical biomes to find a place to call home, their loyal Labonic will be there as a protector. And with that, I say, Dedove's story is to be continued. Bitter Medicine entered this world amazed by the scenery. Wasting no time, Bitter Medicine acquired a moon L and began to explore the world. The world proved to be dangerous, and Bitter Medicine was not online as long as the others. Will they settle down with their Muno? Will their story take a different direction? Only time will tell as players like Bitter Medicine explore Scenariocraft. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed these stories. What do you think will happen next? Whose story are you most invested in? Let me know in the comments. If you'd like to follow the mod's progress, feel free to join the Discord. The link is in the comments. Goodbye for now.